Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of the Birdland Emmy Award-winning Music Hour. I'm Barry and this is Craig, and we've got lots of music to talk about. And since Craig has listened to a lot of stuff, I'll make mine short and sweet. Are you ready?
Yep.
I'm going to start with something different. A little different from what my norm is.
The Archies?
Close. Stephen Bennett, Good Wood. Stephen Bennett is the acoustic guitar player from the northern neck, I believe, of Virginia,
Playing some good music.
who now actually has left and moved up north, and he's put out a series of self-released records that have been wonderful, instrumental, just highlighting his superior guitar picking. On this one, Good Wood, he plays his famous harp guitar, which
It's good wood.
it's good wood. The guitar he plays was built by his grandfather. The guitar is over 100 years old. The songs that he's doing on this record are all songs written around the turn of the century to go along with the guitar.
Kind of a period piece.
A period piece. You know what? You took the words out of my mouth. Why don't you talk about it?
I said last week you should do good wood. We did.
But it's very enjoyable. I liked it. The guy is a remarkable guitar player. Some interesting songs, all from the turn of the century. All songs you can whistle to and hum. But something nice to put on.
He does U2 songs?
He does U2 songs.
That's rumble and hum.
Try this if you're looking for something nice, quiet, low-key, keeps your interest. Stephen Bennett. And available at Birdland.
Only at Birdland.
Right.
And on the internet.
Next, the icon, the one and only, Mavis Staples. She is not alone, and you are not alone. That's the name of the record. Mavis is a member of the famous Staple Singers from I'll Take You There fame, among other things, in the 60s, the Family Group. And she's out on her own again. I think this is her fourth or fifth release, and her second one in as many years, and produced by Mr. Jeff Tweedy from Wilco. She's doing some cover tunes. She's doing Americana. She's doing gospel. Her voice has still got it. She's in fine form. She's doing tunes here by pop staples, Randy Newman, Fogerty, Little Milton. She's covering the songbook. Very neat record, Mavis Staples. And last, Neil Young, Illinois, produced by one of my favorites, Mr. Dan Lanois, who's produced some iconic records, Yellow Moon by the Neville Brothers, Wrecking Ball, and Emmylou Harris. And he lends his hand to this. This is Neil just on guitar. No band, no other instruments, no accompaniment, but Neil on electric and acoustic guitar, with Lanois adding his voodoo production skills, and gives the record a little edge to it. Great lyrics. Neil Young fan. It took me a couple listens. The first time I listened to this, I said, nah, not this time. And I kept giving it a chance, and after 3 or 4 listens, I love it. Neil Young and Daniel Lanois, Illinois. Check it out. All right.
It's like modern day frippatronics.
Absolutely.
That's pretty good, huh?
Neotronics.
You should wear glasses so you can read the cue
I
cards.
know.
Okay. My favorites this week. Dwight Twilley's got a new one. It's called Green Blimp. It's got Susan Calso on one of the songs.
Who's
and some
coming
other
to town.
people who's coming to town. This is getting real good reviews on the internet. We are one of the
Is it going to get a good review here?
Yes. Okay. We are one of the only stores in the area that's carried us. We had to get it directly from Dwight. Dwight, you did good this time. It's back to the 3-minute pop rock type songs. Good rock and roll. Some of the other critics say it's the best thing he's done since about '78.
I'm on fire. That was his classic, sincerely.
Okay. Fistful of Mercy. 3 people, 3 days.
3 unknowns.
Ben Harper, Donnie
Never
Harrison.
heard of him. Never heard of him.
And who's the other guy? Joseph Arthur.
Joseph
Who's
Arthur.
Joseph Arthur?
He is a artist, a world music artist.
Oh, okay.
Recorded for Peter Gabriel.
This is probably one of the best CDs I've listened to in a long time. Good harmonies. You know, I had this feeling I was going back to the 60s and hearing Moby Grape again. That's what it reminded me of. It's real good. And they needed a drummer after doing the whole thing in 3 days, and they called up their friend.
Do we want to remind anybody who Danny Harrison is, if you've never heard of him?
We know who that is. And it's spelled D-H-A-N-I. We'll pronounce Danny, or Donnie.
Donnie. And the drummer?
I forgot. I told you earlier. Jim Keltner. Jim Keltner was the drummer. I just do that to make him feel good. Theater of Pain. No, Theater of Death. Alice Cooper. CD and DVD in the same package and for a really good price. This is 2 hours of heaven. Or hell. Or hell. The group he's got with him is very good, very tight, very loud. The singing is good. The acting is excellent. They do the guillotine. They do the hangman. They do where he sticks a microphone pole through somebody's body. They have Nurse Rosetta, who's really cute and not his daughter or his ex-wife. But
this is Rob Zombie.
Hey, this is
the real deal.
This is real. So far, I've done 3 of my really favorites here. Fistful of Mercy, Alice Cooper, and the Blimp.
The other one.
The other one. So we keep it going. The Posies are back. They.
I love the Posies.
Oh, they're great. 2 of the Posies was touring with
Alex Chilton, Big Star.
Big Star, and of course Alex passed away last 8 or 9 months ago. So this album was pieces that they were putting together while they were touring with Big Star. Every once in a while they get a free weekend or two and they run back to the studio. Good songs, good harmonies. They're comparing it to Deer 23, which is probably the best Posies album they ever made. And I agree. It's called Blood Candy.
Kind of like a Hollies, Beatles hybrid, maybe.
Hybrid. Well, he's got that new dictionary that's doing real well. Phil Collins going back. This one he got 3, I think it says 3 of the surviving Funk Brothers to redo a lot of great old songs from
the Motown catalog.
Motown. This is not him doing cover tunes. It's called replication. You know what that means?
No, tell us.
That means they did it exactly the same way as they did it the first time. The only difference is it's Phil's voice. That's the only difference. It's not like he's trying to cover tunes like some groups do.
Does he play drums?
And a little bit. No, it's just his voice added to the Funk Brothers. They probably could have taken the original tapes. That's how close it sounds. But the quality, I mean, excellent. And
the thing I liked was, I'm going to interrupt you again.
Go ahead.
Is they didn't do just the big Motown hits. They did some gems that you go, oh, I know that song, but it's not the one they pounded on the radio.
It is good. Really good. Matter of fact, it's so good. It's hard
to buy a second copy?
No, it's hard to pick of these 5 which one I want to listen to over and over again. But I can watch Alice Cooper, so Alice wins usually. And that's the 5 for me, and I'm waiting for the John Lennon stuff. It didn't come in yet. The Dewey Brothers stuff came in.
Dewey Brothers finally made it.
And what else is coming in today? I guess with the John Lennon, it's all you need. No, we got some good new stuff.
We've got some new stuff coming. We've got the vinyl this week, the used vinyl. We've got a lot of new vinyl in recently. Still a lot of reissues, and we're getting near Christmas. It's starting to get busy. They're coming in quicker than we can put them on the shelf.
Black Country Communion came in on vinyl.
Yeah, that's it. New release.
New release. Coming up, the Beatles stuff the end of the month. Beginning of next month, it's the
Apple catalog.
The Apple catalog, and the big Jimi Hendrix box comes out the first week of November.
That's right. Should be kind of neat.
So I've been saving my money.
All right, Paul Chagru.
Where? Is he here?
During the week on public radio, as well as
Eric
Feber and the Virginian Pilots.
I hear we may get a guest starring. Eric comes on the show with us.
Well, we're working on that.
Does he want money? No, I don't think so.
What else?
Hunter Hughes.
Hunter Hughes. Jay Sennett. Jack Frieden. I think that's it.
See what happens when you go up north for the weekend?
Right. The next house concert, North Shore. Susan Cowsill and her band.
Middle of October.
Right, so check that out. And also the last thing, John Prine is coming to the Sandler. And is it the Fab Foe?
That's close enough.
Okay.
That's the October 30th at the Ferguson Center.
At the Ferguson Center.
I'll be in the balcony.
They are supposed to be the Beatles cover band, and they're supposed to be fabulous.
And they're either supposed to do Abbey Road or...
A whole set of Abbey Road.
Okay, because the last thing I read was they might do some Sgt. Pepper in that set.
All right,
too.
cool. All right, well, be there, be square. All right, that's it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. Anything else?
Yeah, special orders. We do it all the time.
And we deliver. So check us out. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye.